it's Karen Lane from Need a Read, and I'm going to quickly whiz you through my February picks. The Women by Kristen Hanna. Oh my gosh, this is a spectacular book. It's heartwarming, heart-wrenching. It's a devastating story about a very well brought up young woman's she's a nurse, and she signs up for a tour of duty in Vietnam. And Kristen Hanna has taken many years to actually write this, and her dedication says, this novel is dedicated to the courageous women who served in Vietnam. These women, most of them nurses, and many of them raised on proudly told family stories of World War II heroism, heeded their country's call to arms and went to war. In too many instances, they came home to a country that didn't care about their service, and a world that didn't want to hear about their experiences. I am proud to have this opportunity to shine a light on their strength, resilience, and grit. It is a beautiful read. If you love The Nightingale, honestly, Kristen Hanna. Shubnum Khan's The Lost Love of Akbar Manzil. Oh my word, this is a joy of a read. It's set in KZN, in this mansion that was built in the sort of 1930s by a crazy sugarcane magnate, and there's obviously a love story, there is a ghost story, there is it goes between the 1930s and present day with a lonely young girl looking for belonging, really. I cannot rate this book highly enough. It is so beautifully written and so evocative of that steamy, humid Natal coast. Oh, loved it. John Boyne's Water. John Boyne, I can't even tell you what a clever idea he's come up with. He's writing 4 books in a series called The Elements. And obviously The Water is the first. And the series is going to deal with various people who sort of interlead with one another, who are connected to abuse and trauma. And whether they were people who suffered trauma, people who were victims of trauma, whether they perpetrators of trauma, whether they were complicit in the trauma. It's such a clever concept. And this first book, Water, has just come out. Earth comes out later this year, then Fire, then Air. It's a genius concept, and I could not put Water down. The mystery guest, Molly the maid, is back. If you read The Maid, she works as a chambermaid in the Regency Grand Hotel. It is her great joy to clean and return the hotel into a state of perfection, as in the first book. In this one, a mystery author, a very famous mystery author, drops dead in the tea room in the middle of giving an important speech. And not only does Molly have to worry about the cleanup, she actually knows this man and from her past, and she knows his secrets. ... Daniel Mason's Northwoods. This is a beautiful, clever read. It's 400 years of one plot of land. So it's a whole lot of different stories of people who lived on this plot of land over these 4 centuries. Starting with a couple who'd run away to avoid an arranged marriage, right up until present day. And there are all these different stories, even a bug in the a weevil in the trees. I can't tell you how beautifully this is written. It's very lyrical, very poetic, and every chapter is written in its own style. Love that. Dolly Alderton's Good Material. She is fabulous. She's an agony aunt, Dolly Alderton, and this is the story of Jen and Andy. And Andy loves Jen. Jen used to love Andy. Jen no longer loves Andy, and Andy does not understand why. And he feels if he could understand why, he could get her back. But life isn't that simple. Andy is a comedian, and so this is all very good material for Andy's show. But it's genuine. I think it's relationships in this day and age, and who better than Dolly Alderton to actually write it. And lastly is this exquisite cookbook. Oh my goodness, it's called Seasons: Home Cooking in the Eastern Free State, and it's been put together by Marisa Bruin, and all proceeds are going towards a new little school in the Free State called Metis Primary. And what she's done is, it's obviously all local ingredients. So she's done all the seasons. So for example, summer, and look at these beautiful pictures. All easy to make recipes, and beautifully South African, all within the right season. There's autumn with the ripe figs, winter with the butternuts and the squashes, and it's just I think a joy of a book. Look, here's spring with the jacarandas. No, it's too lovely. And that is also out at the moment. So those are my February picks. Enjoy.